Sussex play the victim so well. Meghan kicks royal constantly berating Harry by letter to Thomas. Meghan Markle said Prince Harry faced constant berating from members of the royal family over her relationship with her father, according to texts and emails released by London's Court of Appeal on Friday. The messages were released as a result of her lawsuit against Associated Newspapers Limited, publisher of Mail Online and the Mail on Sunday. According to her messages, addressed to her former royal press secretary, Jason Knauf, royal family members did not see why Meghan wouldn't fly over to see her father in the US to settle things with him. The release of the messages comes after Meghan successfully sued Associated Newspapers Limited, ANL, publisher of the UK's Mail on Sunday and Mail Online, over 5 articles that reproduced parts of a personal and private letter to her father, Thomas Markle. Speaking on LBC Radio with host Nick Ferrari, royal expert and the associate editor of The Telegraph Camilla Tominey said the information in the messages is pretty damning and the disparaging way Meghan speaks about her family is not a particularly good look. Watch above. Yet, the letter Meghan was writing was intended to encourage Mr. Markle to stop talking to the press, Meghan previously told the Court of Appeal. The former royal had been driven to draft the letter after facing major public criticism and what she described as a media onslaught as the press focused on her and her father's difficult relationship. While it was the court's decision to grant Meghan a summary judgment, meaning a win without trial, ANL brought an appeal against the High Court judge's decision. During the hearing this week, ANL's lawyers said they wanted to rely on the messages from Jason Knauf as evidence. Knauf had claimed that Meghan had written the letter to her father knowing it could possibly be leaked. Now the messages, which were written at the time Markle was drafting the letter to her father, have been made public. Texting Knauf, Markle vents about the situation between the royal family and the media storms surrounding her father. The catalyst for my doing this is seeing how much pain this is causing Meghan said via text in August 2018, using her pet name for Prince Harry. Even after a week with his dad, Prince Charles, and endlessly explaining the situation, his family seemed to forget the context, and revert to "can't she just go and see him and make this stop?" The Duchess of Sussex continued, "They fundamentally don't understand, so at least by writing H will be able to say to his family. She wrote him a letter and he is still doing it. By taking this form of action I protect my husband from this constant berating, and while unlikely perhaps it will give my father a moment to pause." At the time of the debacle in July 2018, the Sussexes reportedly stayed with the Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall at the Castle of May in Scotland. While there, they intensively discussed what to do about Mr. Markle and his trouble in conversations with the media. This week, Meghan apologized to the court for forgetting about communications with Knauf in which she authorized him to speak to the authors of the biography Finding Freedom. "I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court," she said. In a witness statement to court, Markle said that despite the royal family supporting the idea of her flying to meet with her father, she felt it would have been impossible to reach him privately without bringing yet more embarrassment on the royal family. She added that she had felt very troubled by the concerns of the royal family at the time, who were frustrated by the criticism they were receiving as well. "I was especially sensitive to their worries, as I had very recently married into the family and was eager to please them," Markle claimed. While ANL is seeking a revision of the court decision, after a 3-day hearing this week, court findings won't be decided until a few weeks.